Refers to
Yeah, very good. So you want to know what is Form 15G, what is Form 15H.
how can we
See,
understand it
yeah,
easily?
I will explain. As it is in the case of bank deposits, uh, non-senior citizen, that is a person above 60 years and above, is called a senior citizen. So in the case of non-senior citizens, if one is getting more than 40,000 rupees as interest on fixed deposits or a recurring deposit in a financial year. Financial year means 1st April to next year March. If one is getting more than 40,000, the bank will deduct 10% of the interest as TDS, that is tax deducted at source, and it will be remitted to the government. But in the case of senior citizens, as it is for this year till 31st March, if one financial year, if a senior citizen like me gets more than 50,000 as interest in a financial year, 10% TDS will be deducted in, yeah. So, yeah, but in the case of a senior citizen who is now getting more than 50,000, but he thinks that he is not liable for income tax because government has given exemption up to 7 lakhs for this year, and from the next year it is going to be 12 lakhs. So in that case, senior citizen can give form number 15H. If a senior citizen gives form 15H, no TDS will be deducted by the bank. In the case of, say, non-senior citizen, he has to give form 15G. Could you follow this? In case, are you listening to me, Varshini?
Yes, sir.
So, form 15G is for people below 60. Form 15H is for people above 60. From the next year, the amount has been revised. For non-senior citizens, it is going to be 50,000. For senior citizens, it is going to be 1 lakh. If so, this is the question you will get in the interview. What are the changes that have come in the recent budget? So this is the recent changes. From 50,000 for senior citizen increase to 1 lakh. From 40,000 increase to 50,000 for non-senior citizens. This is the thing. But in the case of some people who are having fixed deposit, but they are getting more than 40,000 now or 50,000 for senior citizen, if there will not be any such case. If there are any such cases, bank will deduct 20% TDS. Do you follow this?
Yes, sir.
If there is no PAN card, there cannot be a situation like that, but there may be one or two cases where, but normally such people will not invest in fixed deposit in banks because they know, and they will invest in two different banks, not in the same bank. Could you follow?
Yes, sir. I can.
Very good. Now, talking about TDS, in the case of rental income, present rule is if a person is getting more than, if a person is paying more than 20,000 rupees per month as a rent, the tenant has to deduct 10% TDS at source and remit to government. But this limit has now been increased to 50,000. That is up to 6 lakhs in a year. If rent is received, no TDS will be deducted. Above 6 lakhs only, if somebody is paying per month, 50,000 per month, 6 lakhs in a year, then TDS of 10% has to be deducted by the tenant. These are the changes that have come in the budget. Do you follow this?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Now, actually, you must be thorough with the budget changes. What are the provisions of budget? Did you go through the videos I have posted on budget? Or can you tell me what are the changes that have come in the budget this year? They will ask a question like this.
Um, okay, sir. The recent changes is that the main change that we are noticing is there is no need to pay income tax if we have a salary which is less than 12 lakh per annum.
Hmm,
I'm like getting this news again and again everywhere.
hmm,
Um,
correct.
and mm, yeah, that's what I can recall now, sir. Mm. Others,
Are you now seeing budget on the screen? No.
no, sir, it's not coming.
This is the budget highlights. It is not full budget. It is only highlights. This was presented on 1st February 2025. This is what is going to govern us for the next financial year, that is April to March. Now, here in the budget, they have given like this, that is engines of development. What are the engines of development? That is agriculture, MSME, investment, then exports. These are the 4 points on which government is concentrating to see that the economy is improving. Here, aspirations for Viksit Bharat. They are telling Viksit Bharat, that means the country should progress very well. These are the points they are telling. Accelerate the growth of economy, secure inclusive development. Inclusive development means not only few people get benefited, but uh, even the poor is also getting benefited. This is known as financial inclusion. That is why they have started a scheme known as Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana, according to which basic savings bank account can be opened in banks with nil balance. There is no need for you to remit any money into the account. So that is known as Pradhan Mantri, that is financial inclusion. This only is not financial inclusion. Government has introduced schemes like Atal Pension Yojana. According to this, see, people like me who have worked in bank, we get pension. But there are millions of people who are working as, say, auto rickshaw driver, taxi driver, then coolie, then flower merchant. Like that, so many people are working where there is no pension. For such people, if they are below 18 to 40 years, they can open an account in a bank or post office whereby they have to save money every month till they attain the age of 60 years. So from the 60th year after completing, every month they will get a pension of 1000 to 5000 rupees. That it is for them to decide. If they want to get 1000 rupees after their 60th year, they will pay only less amount. If they want 5000, they have to pay higher amount. So that scheme is known as Atal Pension Yojana. Not only that, note down, there is one more scheme known as PMJJBY, Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana. Under this scheme, people who are having bank account, for them, they have to pay a premium of rupees 436 per year, in which case their life will be covered, and in case of death due to accident or due to normal circumstances, the uh, nominee will be paid 2 lakhs rupees. The condition for that is the person who is opening this should be below between 18 to 50 years. So this is known as Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana. Another scheme is PMSBY, Pradhan Mantri Suraksha Bima Yojana. According to this, people who are having bank account, they have to pay only rupees 20 per year. And in case they pay this amount and they die due to accident, the nominee will get 2 lakhs. And if the person insured meets with accident and loses 2 legs or 2 hands, then he will be paid 2 lakhs. If he loses 1 leg or 1 hand, he'll be paid 1 lakh though he is alive. So this scheme is known as financial inclusion because the LIC is giving 2 lakhs cover for only 20 rupees. So that is why it is known as financial inclusion. In this also, they are trying to include more people so that more number of persons are getting benefited. Next point, enhance spending power of India's rising middle class. This is the reason why they increased the income tax limit from 7 lakhs this year to 12 lakhs next year, inclusive of standard deduction for salaried and pension people. It is 12.75 lakhs. Now, next point is invigorate private sector investments. See, all these years, our economy has been socialist economy, where everything was handled by government. Now, slowly we are privatizing. For example, initially the telephone was under BSNL. Now it is under Airtel and Geo. Even now, BSNL is there on a lower level. Likewise, they want to encourage private sector investment, then uplift household sentiments, that is giving more money to people so that they feel happy, they spend more. Next point is these are the important schemes that have come under Prime Minister Dhan Dhanya Krishi Yojana, developing agri districts program to cover 100 districts and likely to help 1.7 crore farmers. But in your federal bank interview, they may not lay more stress on government schemes. They will ask broadly what are the changes. So please go through these points only. Here, In the case of Kisan credit card for farmers, the limit has been enhanced from 3 lakhs to 5 lakhs. Then for cotton productivity, 5-year mission to facilitate improvements in productivity. See, these things we may not understand, so leave it. Not much important. So this one is very important. That is Mokana board in Bihar. There is something that is connected with the Makana means that Tamaraipu something. So that it seems Bihar is the state which is producing more, but its exports are less. They wanted to encourage Bihar because Bihar is not a developed state. So they are setting up a board. That point you have to see. Next point, what you have to see is this one. That is, um, they are they have introduced a scheme for first time entrepreneurs for 5 lakh first time entrepreneurs, including women, scheduled castes, scheduled tribes. A new scheme to be launched to provide term loans up to rupees 2 crore during the next 5 years. Could you follow this? During the next 5 years,
Yes, sir.
for scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, first time entrepreneurs, they are going to give 2 lakh crores rupees. This point, and also go through these points also, try to understand. But what is more important is this one. Under the MSCs, that is micro small enterprises, so far credit guarantee cover is up to 5 crore. It is revised to 10 crore. And for startups, so far it is 10 crore. It is revised to 20 crores. In the case of exporter MSMEs, it is raised to 10 up to 20 crores. So just remember that guarantee coverage under this has been revised for MSCs from 5 to 10. This only is very important. Other things are not that very important. This is
Okay,
very,
sir.
very important. Now, the definition of micro, small, medium has been revised. Nowadays, micro enterprises definition is going to be investment in plant and machinery up to 2.5 crores. It was 1 crore, now revised to 2.5 crore. Not only that, turnover now revised to 10 crore. It is called as micro enterprise. A small enterprise means investment less than 25 crore and turnover less than 100 crore. Medium means investment less than 125 crore, turnover 500 crore. All this has been done in order to include more industries under definition of MSME so that banks will not hesitate to give finance to them because they will get credit guarantee cover. So this is the important point you have to remember.
Yes, sir.
Then you just go through these points also. Then apart from that, next important point is tax reforms. A new income tax bill is being introduced, and here this is what is more important. Personal income tax now up to 3 lakhs, no income tax calculation. That has been revised to 4 lakhs. So this is the slab now. 4 to 8 lakhs 5%, 8 to 12 lakhs 10%, 12 to 16 15%, 16 to 20 20%, 20 to 24 25%, above 24 30%. In this year, right now, above 15 lakhs itself, you have to pay 30%. This limit has been raised. But along with that, they have introduced one more concept. The income tax exemption is granted up to 12 lakhs, full exemption. If anybody is getting less than 12 lakhs, no need for um, income tax. But if somebody is getting income of 13 lakhs, 14 lakhs, then they will not pay only 15% of amount above 12 lakhs. They have to pay 60,000 up to 12 lakhs. And above 12 lakhs, how much he has got? He has got 2 lakhs if it is 14 lakhs. On that 2 lakhs, 15% has to be paid. So that means 60,000 plus 15% of 2 lakhs, that is 90,000 one has to pay if he is getting income of 14 lakhs. So that is the changes made in the income tax. You need not worry too much. Only for MB. Are you studying MBA or what?
No, sir. Food technology, sir.
So for you, they won't ask tough questions. If you remember up to that, that will do for the budget. And for Union Bank people, they should know about this also. How much expenditure of major items, defense, rural development, home affairs, agriculture, education, in the budget, how much amount has been allocated, that they should know. So this is about budget, and you should know about this in the for the interview. 1 minute.